dog eat dog. People who are your friends at one time, next thing you know, they turned on you.
Now, it was this documentary that claimed, which we know wasn't true.
Yeah, check this out. We don't talk about things that are nonsense.
27 years after Tupac Shakur's death, the police finally arrested and charged a man they believe orchestrated the killing. Dwayne Keith Davis, also known as Key, was arrested on Friday, September 29th, and a grand jury indicted him on charges of murder. However, since Key previously claimed that Diddy put a $1 million bounty on Tupac's head, fans are now wondering if Diddy could also go down for Pac's murder. Meanwhile, reports emerged that Tupac's friend, Mike Tyson, allegedly suspected that Diddy was involved in the plot to eliminate Pac. And the recent surprising revelation from Mike has brought new attention to the matter. So what exactly did Mike say about Diddy's alleged involvement in 2Pac's murder? Could Key's arrest really be the beginning of Diddy's downfall? 27 years after rapper Tupac Shakur was shot to death in a car in Las Vegas. A man who confessed to his involvement in the crime is behind bars. Dwayne Keith Davis, the man who prosecutors claim played a role in planning the killing, has been arrested and formally accused of murder in Las Vegas. 60-year-old Key, who's been under investigators' scrutiny for some time, as one of the initial 4 suspects, was taken into custody early on a Friday while he was out for a walk near his residence on the outskirts of Las Vegas. This arrest happened shortly before prosecutors made an announcement in court, disclosing that a Nevada grand jury had issued an indictment against Key for 1 count of murder involving a deadly weapon. His court appearance is scheduled for the upcoming week. In addition, the grand jury also attached a sentencing enhancement linked to gang activity to the murder charge, potentially adding another 20 years to his sentence. It's important to know that Key isn't accused of being the individual who fired the fatal shots at Tupac. However, Nevada's legal system permits individuals to face charges for their involvement in the crime, including murder, even if they didn't carry out the act themselves. Las Vegas Police Homicide Lieutenant Jason Johansson said that Key was the shot caller for this group of individuals that committed this crime, and he orchestrated the plan that was carried out. During the search carried out at Key's residence, law enforcement seized several electronic devices, including hard drives, tablets, and laptops. They also confiscated documents related to TV programs, documentaries, YouTube episodes, book manuscripts, and movies that focused on the murder of Tupac. Among the confiscated items were a copy of Vibe magazine featuring Tupac and a book titled Compton Street Legend, which Kay had co-written. Kay's arrest was based on his involvement in the Netflix documentary series Unsolved and the subsequent publication of his book Compton Street Legend. Over the past few years, Key appeared on multiple podcasts and openly talked about his role in Tupac's killing, confirming that he had been the passenger in the white Cadillac on the night of the incident, and that his nephew, Orlando Anderson, fired the shots. However, there's something else Key claimed in his interviews that could potentially lead to police investigating Diddy for his alleged connection to Tupac's murder. And now that Mike Tyson has seemingly confirmed this connection, the internet is going wild with speculations that we could be witnessing Diddy's downfall too. To give you some context, Tupac and Mike had developed a close friendship. In a candid interview with DJ Vlad, Mike revealed that he urged Tupac to attend his match against Bruce Seldon in Las Vegas on September 7, 1996. Tragically, Tupac was shot that night, and Mike said he still carries the weight of regret, wishing he could have arrived earlier to possibly prevent Tupac's death. Mike also previously issued a public warning to Tupac's killers and expressed his desire to confront them. Considering Mike's alleged animosity towards Diddy, many believe that Mike knows that Diddy was indeed involved in the plot to kill Tupac. It's also important to point out that LAPD detective Greg Kading, during his investigation into the murders of Tupac and Biggie Smalls, uncovered information linking both cases. Kading claimed the police had evidence that Diddy ordered both hits, which Key later confirmed in his interviews. Diddy has consistently denied any involvement in Tupac's murder, calling such claims nonsense and refusing even to comment on it. However, the recent developments in the case have brought renewed attention to these allegations. Now, it's not clear why it took the police so long to arrest Kay, especially considering his open confession and willingness to discuss his involvement in public. However, fans are speculating that authorities may have been waiting for K to potentially provide information about the alleged mastermind behind 2Pac's murder for a long time. The prevailing theory was that 2Pac's killing was a result of his altercation with the Southside Crips gang member and K's nephew, Orlando Anderson, following the Mike Tyson fight in Las Vegas. Many believe that the stories involving Diddy's $1 million offer were exaggerated, and some believe that Diddy's announcement of a $1 million bounty on 2Pac was just an attempt to provoke tension and that he wasn't actually ordering a hit. Both Orlando and Key had connections to Diddy and Biggie and worked as security for them. Diddy reportedly trusted Key because he believed he was one of the few Compton individuals that Suge Knight wouldn't mess with. The altercation between 2Pac and Orlando allegedly started because Orlando had stolen a death row chain from Trayvon Lane, a death row affiliate and alleged gang member. Diddy was reportedly planning to use the chain to taunt Suge Knight in a music video. So 2Pac's murder could have just been a tragic outcome of a heated situation where they all knew each other. Some fans remain convinced that 2Pac's murder wasn't random and that Diddy's offer of $1 million to K for taking out Suji and 2Pac was a serious proposition. K previously claimed he received the $1 million because he couldn't speak to Diddy after 2Pac's murder, leaving it, as he said, she said, the situation with no concrete proof. However, it's now been alleged that there's evidence suggesting Diddy gave the money to an intermediary named Eric Von Zip. He previously mentioned that Von Zip used the bounty money to open a nightclub instead of passing it to the Crips. Authorities didn't have any solid evidence linking Diddy's offer to 2Pac's murder until now. Key's recent arrest raises questions about whether authorities have discovered new information that could potentially implicate Diddy in the case. According to a new report by Media Takeout, Key D may be planning to snitch on Diddy. As for Mike Tyson's reaction to Key's arrest, rumors are going around that he believes the police are using Key as leverage to get to Diddy. While many fans are now saying they hope Diddy will have to answer for his alleged involvement in 2Pac's death.